This is Jeff Timberell, Director of the Southwest Florida Real Estate Investment Association, here to talk about the November 2016 Lee County, Florida Foreclosure Trend Report. We had 82 mortgage-related list pendants, down from the peak of, I think, 2,700 in '05. Previous month we had 87. We had 106 the previous November. Certificates of title, this is deeds coming out of the courthouse via the foreclosure process. We had 116, down from the previous month, actually up from the previous month, down from the previous year. This is a chart of the certificates of title, kind of showing the last cycle, just for give you some perspective on where we are. Same thing with the list pendants. This includes the last cycle that we went through, for perspective. This is from 13 forward, showing as the market begins to normalize. Really, you can say about first quarter 2014, we kind of just started to settle in, and we've really settled in since January of 15. And this just kind of shows you since January of 15 for perspective on where we are. And kind of this is our new normal until we over leverage and then start to correct, which there's nothing indicating it's going to happen in the near term, but it will happen because it's just the way these cycles go. There's human beings involved, and we tend to do the same things over and over again. Top 10 filers, Fannie Mae, and then BOA, and a Nation Star. Certificates of title, Fannie Mae is still going to be the big player in our REO market. With that said, there's not much of an REO market. For the guys, these are non-banks, and actually good job on DeSoto 2G LLC. They got 3 each. Also gives you some perspective that the top 2 investors last month only bought 3, when in the past that was in the 15-20 range. This just kind of gives you perspective as well, from a yearly counts with the certificates of title. More of the same, a slight month-over-month and year-over-year decrease in list pendants filings. The top 10 filers represented 59% of the filings. Fannie Mae and BOA were number 1 and 2. We had a slight increase in month-over-month certificate of titles. The current trend of the distressed market not being a primary driver will continue. Actually, I'm doing this video on the 30th of November. Tomorrow is our luncheon. I'm going to be talking about code violations as a source of deals. What are code violations? Governments have minimum standards for housing that include safety, sanitation, and suitability. When they don't meet these standards, they get a code violation, which starts a process which gives them to cure it, and it eventually becomes a hearing and become a lien. We're going to talk about our code violations, a source of deals. I took the October code violations, I analyzed them, and we're going to talk about what they are for unincorporated Lee County. I did what they are, how many of them they are, and it was interesting because what you think they are is not what they are, and that's kind of the way most things are once you actually get the data and the information. I learned a lot doing this report. I've done this before, but even with me having done these before, and I have marketed to these, I learned quite a bit doing this. So I look forward to sharing this with you. It's going to be at Pincher's Crab Shack at the Edison Ford Marina. Our luncheon's from 11 to 1, essentially from 11 to 12. Come in, have lunch, meet some people, go from there. The formal part of the meeting begins at noon. For Southwest Florida REIA members, your cost is your lunch only. For non-members, it's $20. Should you join within 48 hours of attending your meeting, that $20 will be credited to your membership. Thanks for watching this. I hope this information is useful to you, and make it a great day.